Oh, baby, we're going to the playoffs. This team is just a bunch of psychos. I love it. This is why I love the Miami Heat. It's like the Godfather 3 meme I play all the time. I think I'm out, and I'm like, man, the Heat, I don't know. I'm so like down and out on the Heat. I don't know. And then, boom, Spo's a psycho. He lives for this stuff. When it comes to the play-in, we are like the 86 Celtics or the 96 Bulls, and we just play great basketball, and Spo's a maniac, and we are so back, baby. We're so back. Last video, I was sipping the big face coffee. Now I'm sipping that hopium. I'm sipping that delusion. We're so back. The Cavs,
Drake!
Cavs, I'm not scared of them. Like, kind of, I'm being ridiculous here, but I'm kind of not. We already beat them once this season. And yeah, we had Jimmy Butler, whatever. Now we have Davion Mitchell, the best D. Mitchell in the NBA that wears the number 45, because he's a dog. Davion Mitchell's a dog. Give that man his money. Hang the jersey in the rafters now. He's a Heat lifer. Pay that man. Lock him in. And then we almost beat the Cavs again back in March, and that was with Terry Rozier playing a team-leading 40 minutes, and we still almost beat them, and Wiggins didn't even play. And could it be a bloodbath? Sure, of course. It could be a bloodbath, but who cares? It's fun. The young guys, the new guys, it's going to be a great experience for them. I'm ready to die in glory. I made a video 2 years ago when we played the Nuggets. I think it was maybe game 2 or game 3. I had a video saying we're going to ride this thing till the wheels fall off. Last year when we played the Celtics and we knew we were going to die, I had a video saying we're going to die in glory against the Celtics. And you know what? We got one. We got one against the Celtics in Boston with Porzingis playing. That was fun. And now I'm doing the same thing. And it's kind of depressing that we're still in this position, but at least we get to play the game. At least we're in it. And I know there's people that's like, oh, we pick, and we the picks. I'm too dumb to understand all that stuff. All I know is that we get to play in the playoffs, and that's fun. And all kidding aside, I am genuinely proud of this team to be in the playoffs after the season that this team has had, and especially for the lifers, the Spo and Duncan and Tyler and Bam, the tumultuous ups and downs, the more downs than ups, and the nightmare of this season, the third quarter. Remember the third quarter thing in the beginning of the season, and then the Jimmy drama, and then like a whole bunch of just horrible losses, like when Spo called that timeout that we didn't have, or getting blown out by the Jazz, or that game when the Magic beat us like 37-6 in the fourth quarter, the 10-game losing streak. There's just so much. Being the 10 seed, now we're the first 10 seed to ever make it out of the play-in. Dare I say this team's kind of figuring it out a little bit. Spo has figured out the rotations. The guys seem to really be playing with a passion and a chemistry. Tyler and Bam have just been phenomenal. I'm so proud of those two guys, especially the two leaders of this team, to lock in and play the way that they played in those two games, with Tyler back to playing like an all-star, and Bam just a absolute defense masterclass. I mean, the guy's guarding Vucevic one game, and then Trae Young the next game. He guards 1 through 5, blocking everybody. The guy is such a unique unicorn of a player. It's beautiful to watch. To go through the hell that regular season was, to be the 10 seed, and then you have a wire-to-wire win against the Bulls, who I'm pretty sure they lost to all 3 times in the regular season, and then you absolutely whoop them in Chicago, wire-to-wire win. The closest they ever got was like 13 points. They beat them, and then you go and play the Hawks. When they went on that 14-2 run in the fourth quarter, we would have lost that game. What was that stat they played in the Bulls game? I think we had 15 losses when leading through 3 quarters. We were leading the NBA in that. Worst fourth quarter team. Instead of letting that game slip away, Spo calls a timeout. We come back. Boom. Davion Mitchell hits a 3. We go on a 9-0 run, and we end up making game out of it, and then absolutely cooking them in overtime. The mental toughness of this team having a psycho like Spo and a dog like Davion and Tyler and Bam leading the team, and then just a whole bunch of other guys really, really stepping up. Wiggins has been much better. Haywood Highsmith, to me, was the unsung hero of that Hawks game. And we have Jovic coming back. Jovic, dude. So that will be really interesting to see where Jovic fits in with all of this. And he could really, really help us against a big, tall team like the Cavs. Another controversial thing going on amongst Heat fans right now is how come no Khalil Ware in the fourth quarter and overtime? That's a big controversial topic of discussion. I don't really know how I feel about that, because on one hand, I'm like, well, are we going to sit here and pretend like we know better than Spo? Or sometimes I'm like, well, Spo did play Terry Rozier for like way, way too long, so maybe sometimes Heat fans, we're one step ahead of Spo. I don't know. I'm kidding. I hope we put more trust in Khalil Ware, especially once again with these matchups with Mobley and Jarrett Allen and all those guys. It's going to be very interesting to see what Spo is cooking up. He lives for this stuff, and when he has the time to really, really hone in and focus on playing a particular team, I think some interesting stuff could happen. So let me know what you guys think about Khalil Ware not playing in the fourth and overtime. I was scrolling around on Twitter, and people seemed to be pretty mad about it. But hey, say what you want. We did end up winning that game in that overtime. I think we won that overtime like 17-8. And I don't know. I guess Spo just doesn't really trust him yet in those big moments. But eventually, you're going to have to. Another random funny thing was after the game, someone went on Wikipedia and edited George Niang, who, by the way, George Niang, I love that guy. I'm sorry. I love players like George Niang. You look at the guy and you're like, how is this guy in the NBA? And then he can just go out there and kill you. Guy's a Heat killer for sure. But someone went on his Wikipedia page and edited it and called him like a con artist, and said he's going to play in China now, and that he took the last second shot instead of giving it to Trae Young. And it's since been fixed, but I screen grabbed it before it got fixed. It's pretty funny. Okay, so that's it. Heat are in the playoffs. It's Heat in 5. It's always Heat in 5. I'm not scared of the Cavs. Do I sound delusional? Yeah. That's the fun of it. I watched this Heat team play, especially in these playing games, and I think to myself, man, we are just like one player away from really being a problem. And you know who would really fit in well on this team? Jimmy Butler. It's so true. God, I wish I got to see Jimmy Butler and Davion Mitchell play together, man. That would have been fun. But anyway, apparently we're going to get Kevin Durant in the offseason. So sure, why not? Riding this thing until the wheels fall off, dying glory. It'll be a great experience for the young guys and everybody else. Let's go Heat. Heat in 5.